You may have heard that the Man of Steel himself has a brand spanking new superpower. In the newest issue of Superman, it was discovered that apparently he's able to expel all the solar energy from every cell in his body all at the same time, creating a solar flare. The downside is that he has a little bit of turnaround time after. This is awesome because Superman has become less of a god and a little bit more of a human, but it's also ridiculous because he's basically a walking, talking bomb. However, this is not the most outlandish superpower Superman has showcased. There have been numerous abilities that have popped up and then have never really been spoken about again. Today, we're going to highlight the top 10 most bizarre Superman powers. Number 10. What do you do when you want to count the beans in a jar, but you just don't have the freaking time? Don't use X-ray vision, a power that is already established. No, instead use super mathematics. The most hilarious part of this new superpower is that A, it's just multiplication, it's not that super, and B, the math is wrong. Number 9. Ventriloquism, the ability to throw one's voice, may not sound like an actual superpower. However, on numerous occasions, Superman has been able to throw his voice over great distances, claiming that it was another super ability. There have even been times where Crypto has showcased this ability, and he was even able to mimic Superman's voice. Super! Number 8. In times where Superman has needed assistance, he's been able to, and I quote, broadcast his voice with the aid of his superpowers so that it materializes in police radio sets. Oh, come on. Coming in at number 7 is super weaving. Yeah, Supes apparently has the ability to weave really, really fast. I mean, we already know that he has super speed, so this isn't exactly surprising, but it is surprising that the power is specifically named super weaving and it's being used to weave a wedding gown. Super fashion designing? Okay. Number 6 is super landscaping. No joke. From far lands comes super landscaping. Again, we have an oddly specific superpower name for something that is really just planning stuff at super speed. And here's a strange one. Apparently when Superman needs to make metal stronger, he can break it and then weld it back together using super friction. In the comic, it looks as if Superman is simply rubbing his thumb and pointer fingers together really fast to weld the metal. Hope he doesn't try that on Lois. One of my personal faves comes in at number 4, the Super Kiss. Seen in both Superman 2 and the 1963 Action Comics number 306, Superman kisses Lois so well that she forgets his secret identity altogether. Does he suck the memories right out of her mouth, or is he such a good kisser that her brain literally ceases to function correctly? Either way, kinda hot. The third most bizarre power Supes ever had was used to rebuild the Great Wall of China in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace in 1987. He did it using the power of super entropy reversal, or eye telekinesis. I guess when you're super, you can do great things literally with the blink of an eye. Number 2, Superman might have impenetrable super strong muscles, bones, and skin, but not too tough for himself to crush, stretch, shape, and mold himself into whatever he wants. In the 1947 Superman number 45, the Man of Steel manipulates his muscles and bones to shapeshift himself into a pale, yellow-skinned, bald, pointy-eared alien. Why doesn't he shapeshift more often? And I'm still confused by how that actually works. Before we get to number 1, we did want to give an honorable mention to the S logo on the supersuit being able to wrap around people like plastic wrap that we see in Superman 2, but we couldn't decide if that was actually a superpower or a function of the suit, so it's not officially on this list, but still very random. And the number 1 strangest Superman power ever is the ability to shoot mini Supermen out of his hands. What the In the oh-so-out-of-the-box Silver Age, we see Superman create small images of himself, which are apparently not alive, but borrow his superpowers. But those standing by don't think the power's weird. In fact, they love it. One spectator exclaims, he's going to use his new power again. That midget is cute. What I want to know is, what were Jerry Coleman, Wayne Boring, and Stan K on when they thought that one up, and where can I get some? So that's SourceFedNERD's top 10 most bizarre Superman powers. What bizarre or strange superpower would you add to the list? Let us know in the comments. Up, and away.